I can't be an effective mayor if I don't know what your challenges are. So this is the time to do it. You've got an open forum for the future mayor of London to actually listen to what's going on with you. And I appreciate that. I'm going to a bunch of the comments here. There's just so many comments, and I really appreciate this. I've got, let me see here. I've got Sarge via the website that says, "Hi, Brian. What are your thoughts and or views on the ULEZ charge and the congestion zone charging areas?" Thank you very much. And again, I think the congestion charge has been raised to a level that's way too high. I think it's been extended to 24/7, which is the wrong thing. I think it's been extended even further out the circular. And I think it's a tax that hurts our lower income citizens even worse than everyone else. And so that frustrates me, and I think we need to change it right now. I've got Craig Randall on Instagram that says, "Hi, Brian. I know you'll be mayor 100%. My question is, what autonomy will you have as mayor with the craziness of government policies that continue every single day?" And Craig, I appreciate that. As you can tell, it's a little shaky back here in the battle bus, but it's something we roll through here on a regular basis. And let me say this. The beautiful thing about me being mayor of London is that I don't have a party that I have to check in with. I don't have a party like they do in Parliament that has to appoint me as a prime minister. I don't have to check with their policies. I don't have to check with their corporate fundraisers. I don't have to make it okay or make sure someone doesn't have some backroom deal. Once I'm mayor of London, I've got a budget, I've got control over transport and policing, and there are so many things that I can do. And so that's why it's important on May 6th for everyone to vote. And if we can become the next mayor of London, we can create real change in this city. Watch us. And the leadership we can provide, it is absolutely game changing. There's no other office that I would even bother running for right now except for mayor of London, because it's the office I think I can do the most good. And I really appreciate that as well. I've got Luis and Sutton that asks, quote, "What do you think about Sadiq Khan's handling of COVID? What more could have been done, especially for the over 40 females, me included," she says. And let me just go back to this question really quick here. "Me included, your main supporting demographic," is what she said as a question mark. And this is a great question. What the COVID epidemic showed me clearly is that Sadiq Khan lacks leadership. And when I watched the mayor of Manchester fight to keep his citizens and to keep their businesses from going bankrupt, when I watched the mayors of other cities fight for the human rights of their citizens, fight for solutions to the problem, what I saw the mayor of London do, he campaigns for lockdown. He tried to get us into a further lockdown, and then when he does, he blames Boris Johnson, he blames the opposite party, and then he asks for billions and billions of pounds in bailouts. I haven't seen a single solution from Sadiq Khan on how to get this city back to work. And why would you? This man has never run a business in his life. He's been a career politician for 18 years, and he's using the mayor's office to get to his next job, which is probably what he wants, is to be the prime minister. He has lost touch with the citizens because he doesn't care about the citizens, and he's not offering us solutions to our problems. He's not offering us a way out. All he does is use fear as a weapon, and I don't think that's acceptable. And so what I think a mayor should do is lead. A mayor should come up with solutions. A mayor should come up with safe ways for us getting back to work, and I think they exist. I think we can find ways for our hospitality venues to open up. I think we can find ways for our gyms to open up in a COVID secure way, but we need leadership and we need a mayor that can really find those solutions. And the current mayor of London lacks that foresight. He lacks that entrepreneurial spirit. He doesn't know how to get a deal done and bring people to the table and create a win-win situation. And I think that's always going to hold London back. London has always been a great center of commerce. And I think the mayor of London is missing so many incredible opportunities where we could create value for the citizens here. We could create money for the economy of London, and we could solve these problems. So whereas maybe Transport of London doesn't continually run in a deficit, what if the TfL could run at a profit? I have a solution for that. What if we could provide money to our community centers from corporate sponsors? I have a solution for that. What if we could build 50,000 new affordable homes by Christmas this year? I have a solution for that. I bring solutions to the table because I look at this through the lens of 30 years of business experience in the automotive industry, aerospace industry, in finance in the City of London, and also in new media. So I appreciate the question, Louise, and I like hard questions. That's why I'm here live with you. Ask me hard questions and see if I can answer them. If I can, then you can consider me as your next mayor of London. And if not, then that's fair enough. But let's talk about real issues and real facts. We've got Luis Arrington on YouTube that says, quote, Khan is just pushing fear, unquote. And Luis, I see the same thing. All I see from him is a fear narrative. He tries to scare you into submission. He blames the national government, and then he asks for more and more bailouts to the tunes of billions and billions of pounds. Some more comments here. I've got Matt in Richmond upon Thames, which I think we're coming to right now, that says, quote, what time will you be in Richmond on the 2nd? Will you pass through Twickenham? And right now we are literally on our way through as we speak. So I appreciate you. If you see our bus, honk your horn, print out your Brian for Mayor poster, stick it in your window. And I appreciate this here. I got Marina via the website that says, quote, is it possible the run for mayor will go ahead this year, as I would really like our country to get back on its feet. Your policy sounds like it's in the right direction. And Marina, we are expecting free and fair elections on May 6th, which is why we're out here campaigning. Make sure you register to vote. Go to votefirst.london if you're not registered. But we need to come out in force on May 6th and vote for a new voice, an independent voice. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult to create change. And I have to ask you the question, do you want 3 more years of this? The truth is that the current mayor of London, he's expecting to win right now. That's why he's not out campaigning. That's why he's not on the streets addressing your issues. He thinks you're going to vote for the same party your parents voted for. And you're not even going to think about the other alternatives. And so he's not going to bother campaigning, in my opinion. He's not going to answer the difficult questions, and he's not going to be held accountable to his failed policies. If you find that unacceptable, then you've got to go and vote on May 6th, even if you've never voted before. Even if you don't believe in voting, this is the only way we can create change. So make sure you get out there and show us with your vote, and then we can become the next mayor of London on May 6th and take London in a new direction. A couple last comments here, and I appreciate this. I got Decumpa77 on Instagram saying, hi, Brian. You are definitely the person to lead London. I really hope you get the votes needed. Nice to see you in Wandsworth and other places in London. All the best. Greetings from Poland. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And a couple more comments here. I got Spencer McKean on Instagram that says, Brian won't back down. He's fighting for us, unquote. I appreciate you, Spencer. And if you haven't noticed, we don't back down. We keep going because we believe passionately in what we do. We believe in the citizens of London. I love this city. It's given me 21 years of the most incredible part of my life. My children were born here. I'm a citizen of this country. I plan on being buried right in this city, and I appreciate you, and that's why I'm doing this. A couple last comments. I got Paul Hutt on YouTube that says, quote, this is a massive challenge for all involved and won't happen overnight, but you can rest assured Brian will make this his personal mission, have many sleepless nights, but will succeed. And so thank you, Paul. I think you know me pretty well. And a lot of people have known me from the past 10 years on my show, London Real. I've been broadcasting every single week. Come rain, come shine, come sleet, come snow. We always deliver. And once I'm on a mission for something, we do not stop. And, 10 police officers won't stop me. Them trying to reschedule an election won't stop me. Them trying to arrest and detain us won't stop me. Them trying to pull over our bus won't stop me.